All right, so welcome to this webinar. Good evening, everybody. For those of you that are present here, good evening and welcome. So this business model is a business model I like to talk about, but before we get started, please share this link to invite your friends, share it on your status. All right, good evening, everybody. Good evening, welcome. If you're here and you can see me, please type it in the comment section. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please type it in the comment section. Then, please copy the link and invite your friends. Tell them that the class has started. Send it to the people in the group, all right? So that we can get started, please. So I like to talk about this business model because it's a business model that I love so much. I love to talk about this business model because I call it the lazy man's way of making money online. Trust me, Amazon Kindle business model is so simple. Like, it's something that you can do with your phone. It's something that you can do from anywhere. It's something that you don't even need to struggle to do, right? You just need your smartphone and nothing else. Just your smartphone and nothing else. Trust me. So that's how beautiful the business model is. And because we are here today, I'm going to be giving you everything in details. I'm going to be explaining this business model, how it works, everything you need to learn about this business model. All I'm asking from you is just to remove every source of distraction, is just to pay attention and please follow me, right? All right, so let's get started. So I'll be sharing my slides with you so that you can see everything that I'm saying, everything about this presentation, and you understand. All right. Okay, so I titled this the new income business model, the new income gold mine. Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing has proven to be a passive way of earning money, and earning money because it's something you can do from anywhere, and not just that, you're not doing too much. Yes, you're not doing too much. All you're doing is simple, just by publishing books online. That's all. Publishing books. But then, obviously, anybody can write a book, right? You have so many things to write about, but then you need to know what to do. So on this webinar, I'm going to be teaching you my step-by-step action plan, everything that I've done to generate for myself over $200. And not just that, you can be able to do this on a steady basis. Trust me, you can be able to do this for yourself. Now, I like to tell people to work on their mindset, because when you believe something, you can be able to do that thing, right? And not just that, money may not be the most important, but then it affects everything about you, your lifestyle, your health care, your level of education, literally everything about you, right? So please, if you can see me and you can hear me clearly, type it in the comment section so that I will proceed. So you need to start working on taking control of your finances today. You dream of living a luxurious life and you don't have a certain action plan to back it up, then maybe just pay attention, because this business model might just be for you. So I'll start by introducing myself. My name is Pharmacist Chamako Bwang, and I'm an Amazon KDP coach and also a seven-figure affiliate marketer. Now, I've been in the digital space for over 2 years now, and trust me, it's been beautiful. And I understand that things are tough, right? And I also understand that being financially stable is one of the things that anybody should be working on right now. Even if you're financially stable already, you can do Amazon KDP on the side, and it's not like you need to give it all day. No, 2 to 3 hours daily is very, very okay. You don't need to do too much. Just give it 2 hours every single day, because everything I'm going to tell you, most of the systems are automated. So it's not even like you're going to sit down, carry a pen and paper and start writing. No, nobody is expecting you to have these writing skills. So I will start by showing you my student testimonials. This is Maureen. Maureen is a student that joined me last year, and with the look of things right now, as you can see on my dashboard, you can see clearly that she's been able to make money for herself from just publishing books. Now I have Yemi. Yemi happens to be one of my best students, and he's been able to make $60 plus currently for himself just publishing books. So when I tell you that this is a business model that has worked for me and my students, I have over 50 of them, and currently we are doing so well. This is still Maureen and her testimonial. So I have Chioma, who is just sending me screenshots of her books and the rest. We'll be seeing their books. We'll be going through their books on Amazon so that you can know that these things are real. They are not fake. You're going to see them, right? So this is her sale, and she's been very, very happy. What led to me discovering Amazon KDP? Now, I told you I've been on the digital space, and because obviously you heard me say pharmacist, I've been in school, and I had to do something on the side for myself. Knowing the course that I studied, knowing how tasking and demanding and time exhausting it can be, I had to still make out time for these things. I had to still learn. Obviously, I started off making crazy books in numbers on Amazon, and I didn't sell any. It wasn't like I was cursed or anything, no, but I didn't have the skills that I needed. I didn't know the exact things to do. So I started by working on my mindset, right? Because I told you earlier that your mindset affects literally everything. Over 90% of everything that you're doing. And it's not just to, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire. You take action. You don't sit idle and looking for some miracle to happen, right? And then you learn the skills. Let me tell you, publishing on Amazon is super easy, super simple, but then you need to have the necessary skills. So I had to compile my dashboard from when I started earning $2 to the $7 to the $6. It's just these little drops of water that makes my ocean currently. So I didn't start off just making it. I had to take some time to learn everything about this business model, and boom, it just started happening for me. So as a graduate, as a young person, I want to welcome you again today and tell you that leveraging on the internet currently is one of the best things that happened to us in our 20s, and being able to take advantage of it is so, so amazing. So if you're looking for a legit way to make money online, legit 100%, please just sit back and listen to me. As a stay-at-home mom, obviously you need something to do on the side to take care of your children. Then just maybe you're in the right webinar, right? And if you're a 9 to 5 worker, obviously you are super busy, right? But then Amazon KDP can just serve as the perfect passive income generator for you. Now, please, if you're looking for bring 2K and collect 100,000, please, this webinar is not for you. If you're looking for bring two people to bring another two people, trust me, you're not in the right place at this point. And if you're a very lazy person, now this laziness has classes, obviously. We just don't want to do too much. But if you're just so lazy that you just want to keep scrolling the streets of social medias and you don't want to make a living out of it, then please, this class is not for you. So for those who are here to change the game for themselves, please pay close attention to me. Now, I started a business model that I titled the golden opportunity for me because I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to import any product. I didn't want to handle any way bill or any customer service, or even go as far as advertising anything or referring anybody. Now that these are the beauty of Amazon KDP. You're not doing any of this. What is your only job? Your only duty as a publisher is to make documents and upload on Amazon. Now, currently, people don't like to read, obviously. So you can make short reads as low as 13 pages and upload on Amazon. You can make long reads as high as 24 pages and upload on Amazon and still be able to earn. Yes, you can still be able to earn money for yourself while publishing. Okay, now the good thing is, obviously, the country that we are in, that the dollar to naira rate is beautiful, and it's going to give you this higher conversion. So imagine being able to earn for yourself in a foreign currency that is not naira. Now that is one of the things you should be working on. So this is my student, her name is Choma, and she has been able to make so much in a day. Like, it's literally crazy. She just published this book in less than 24 hours. This book went live, and As you can see on my screen, she's been able to sell 12 copies in a day, and it is super crazy. Now that's because you know what to do. If you don't know what to do, you cannot make it on Amazon KDP. Take it or leave it. Now, right, as you can see on my dashboard, I had to come up with my August testimonial to show you that these things they are real, they work for me, they work for a lot of people that I'm coaching. And I believe that with the best guidance that you need, it's also going to work for you. Now Choma just sent in her testimonials for January, and as you can see it on my screen, she's been able to do this year, and the one you're seeing on the other side happens to be mine. Now the beauty of Amazon KDP is this: on the 21st of every month, once you're able to sell your books, once people are able to read your books, now hear me right, when people read your books, you're making money. When people buy your books, you're making money. So on the 21st, you get an email notification telling you that your royalty has been paid. Royalties are 7% of the money you make on Amazon. They are going to be paid to you, while Amazon takes the remaining 30% for themselves. Yes. So the platform takes 30%. That is after you've sold books, after you've made money. Upfront, you're not paying Amazon a dime. Now, when you get an email notification telling you that your money has been transferred into your dollar account successfully, the next thing is you're going to get your alert, your money directly in your dollar account on the 28th of every month. Now, this is my Pioneer account, as you can see it here. Now this is the money transferred into my account, right? So there are different dollar accounts. Obviously, you're going to be learning that with the course of this training. Now I have a lot of people coming to me and they're like, "Ma, I'm not a writer. I don't know how to think out what to write." You don't need to be a writer. That's the beautiful thing. Why? Because you're going to learn. Starting a new business is struggle, right? It's annoying, but then when you learn how it works, you don't find it difficult. So you don't even need to make books that involve writing. You can make notebooks, you can make journals, you can make line notebooks. These are very beautiful set of books that people sell every single day on Amazon, and it doesn't involve writing anything. Now you don't even need to know upfront what to do. You don't need to have prior knowledge, right? And I've said this thing over it sometime. I said, if people read your book, you get paid for every single page that people read. Now, this is Reverend Funke Adejumo. Obviously, you know she's a very popular preacher, and even with the congregation that she's handling, she's been able to still publish books and get paid every single month. Now, the beauty is you cannot even come up with the excuse, "Oh, I don't have time." Because you don't need so much time. You just need 1 to 2 hours every single day. Consistency is what matters. You can be able to publish one single book per day. Now, at the end of every month, you'll find out that you have 30 books to yourself on your dashboard. Trust me, you're walking away with nothing less than $30 that month. That's if you do the right thing, if you know exactly what to do. We also have Reno, obviously a very popular person, and he has been making crazy figures, very crazy figures online for himself. A lot of our pastors, their books are on Amazon. A lot of them. Pastor Chris, pastor, a lot, any pastor that you can just go to Amazon and look for his book. They have books on this platform, and these platforms are paying them. These platforms are paying them huge amount of money. Now, this is Pastor Chris' books, some of them, as you can see it on my screen. So what are the kinds of books that you can publish on Amazon? We've talked about the definition of Amazon. What are the kinds of books that you can publish on Amazon? I divided these categories into three. Now, the reason why I made them three are because I need you to understand everything that I'm saying. Now, I have the low content books. I'll be showing you a few examples directly on Amazon so that you'll be seeing it. You know that these things, they are real, right? Now, low content books, they are like books that have no words in them. There is no single word written in these books. Now, these are your diaries, your line journals, your therapy planners. These are books that doesn't involve any writing in them. Now we have the medium content books. The medium content are, they are just very few words, something like your coloring book, right? You didn't write anything, but then it requires a little bit of effort other than just drawing lines on notebooks. Now a coloring book is a perfect example of a medium content, but a high content book simply requires you to make a proper book, to write something. Now these stories that you put in these books can either be fiction or non-fiction. Fiction in the sense that you're telling a story, fiction that you're telling a life story, right? But then non-fiction has to be like very real. Obviously, you know that this thing is very real, but for fiction you can teach a skill, you can explain a bad experience, you can talk about a lot of diseases that people have in your books, like diabetes, like heart attacks, like chest pains. You know, people struggle with these things a lot, like how to lose weight. These are the kinds of things that you can write. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't ever tell me you don't have ideas, because with me there is no way you run out of ideas, right? So we have two major types of books that you can publish on Amazon. Now I like to call them the Kindle and the paperbacks. The Kindle book simply means read online only. It's just like downloading a PDF online. You don't have the physical copy, right? But then you can read it with your laptop, you can read it with your phone. But when you have a paperback, it's simply having a book, a physical copy of a book. That is what a paperback is, right? And then we also have the hardcover. Just a simple equivalent to the hardcover is a very thick note that you go to school with. That's what a hardcover is. A paperback is like the normal exercise book. In case you're asking for the differences, the normal exercise book is the paperback, the very thick covers is the hardcover, and then the Kindle, which is just read only on device, the soft copies. Right. So we move ways to earn on Amazon KDP. I had a student who was like, "Oh man, I just put on my book. People read my book." I said, "You're making money. Go to your dashboard and check." Said people have been reading my book. I said, "Yes, you did so well, because when people tend to read your books, you're earning. So when people read your books, you earn. When people buy these books, like they read online only, the soft copy, you also get paid. When people order for these books to have a physical copy, you get paid. So everything literally revolving around Amazon has to do with you making money. Now the good thing is, are you ready to make this money? Because if you are not ready, you cannot just sit back and be idle. Amazon KDP is not a place for you to just sit back and be idle. So why do I keep talking about Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing? Why should you even start Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing? I want to believe that you know that Amazon is owned by Jeff Bezos, and that's like literally one of the biggest and richest platforms we have currently in the world. Now, I'm going to be sharing my screen with you so that you can see for yourself a lot of reasons why you should start Amazon KDP, right? There are loads of them why you should start Amazon KDP. All right, so I'm going to be sharing that with you so that you see and understand everything that I will be telling you. Okay, so this is the platform that I'm in, Kindle Direct Publishing. Now, on this platform, on Amazon platform, you self-publish, that you own these books. You self-publish your ebooks and your paperbacks for free. Yes, like I said, when you upload any book, you're not paying a dime for you to upload any book on Amazon KDP. You're making these books for free. You're not paying anybody anything, right? Now, you have lots of advantages for you to be a publisher on Amazon. And one of them is that it gets to the market fast. Now, it is expected that when you upload any book on Amazon KDP, in less than 72 hours, this book must have gone live for a lot of people to see this. Now, I also want to tell you that Amazon actually pays one of the highest royalties in book publishing companies. Yes, you earn up to 70% royalty on every single sales that you make. And not just that, your book is getting to over 10 countries. We have the US, we have Canada, we have UK, Germany, India, France, and so on. People can order for your books from different countries and have it shipped to them. Yes. Now, you see the beauty of Amazon. You're not even in charge of, your only duty is to publish books. You don't know who ordered these books. You don't meet them. It's Amazon duties to record your sales. It's Amazon duty to send these books to people who ordered them. So you're not even in charge. It's not your business, right? Now, when you publish any book, because maybe it's a book that you thought out to write, it's a book that is your personal experience, obviously you have rights. So people cannot just come online and copy your books, right, like that, right? No, you keep control of your publishing rights. And then you can publish both in digital and in print. Now what this means is you can publish a books for people to read online only, or you can publish these books for people to have physical copy. Now these are amazing advantages that you definitely have on Amazon, on publishing on Amazon, right? So Amazon KDP, being one of the biggest platforms, has over 300 million active users. Now these are people from different walks of life logging into this platform to buy your books, buy, like, Amazon is not only about books, right? But then we have like the Amazon store, we have the Amazon Associates, we have the Amazon FBA. But when you hear KDP, what is KDP? It's about publishing. All right. So we have people logging onto Amazon to read these books. We have people logging onto Amazon to buy books. Anytime any book comes to your head, it has to be Amazon first, right? And because you're publishing for yourself alone, you're just doing your business with your phone, it doesn't involve any form of digital marketing. So even if you're an introvert, you don't like talking to people, you don't want people to see you, you just want to hustle and stay on your own, then Amazon KDP is for you. And it's not a Ponzi scheme. It's not a bring 2K to bring another 4K and collect 1 million. Please, no. Like I said, it's just publishing books on Amazon, and you're not referring anybody. You're not obliged to referring any single person. Don't bring anybody to Amazon. It's not a referral scheme. It's something that you want to do, or you probably want to teach someone else, right? And you don't need to have any writing skills. Like I said earlier, we have different types of books that you can make, and because you can make these books, they don't involve writing. That's the low content books. Now, when you upload any single book on Amazon KDP, this book is there for a lifetime. When I mean a lifetime, if you publish a book today, which is the 19th 18th of February, this book can sell 2 years later and you're still getting your money back. Yes, it's like a lifetime. It's a lifetime publication, right? And you're earning in dollars, obviously, without restrictions. Why? Because you have dollar accounts that your money are going to be paid into. Now, Amazon doesn't charge you anything upfront. There's no cost of production. You don't need to market these books by yourself. Amazon does the marketing, Amazon does the customer service, Amazon does the printing, Amazon does the shipping to customers. Your only duty is just to publish books on these platforms. Now, I'm going to show you few books, the kinds of books that you can make. So I'll still share my screen again. So let's go over to amazon.com. Let's look out on some of my students' books, right? So that you can check this out. Okay, so I had Chioma make a book on protein synthesis. This is like one of her best-selling books. This is one of her best-selling books. Now, let's check it out. When you publish a book, it should be visible. That's one of the things that a lot of people don't know. If your book is not visible on Amazon, obviously nobody is going to buy, right? Nobody is going to buy these books. But when you make them, they are visible, people will buy them. You're happy, you're making your money. Some Amazon is also making their money, and everybody is good. So I'm still searching. All right, so this is it. Now, please, for some of us that go to Amazon to answer Uchenna, Ekwegwe, or whatever Nigerian name that you have. Please stop it. Desist from doing that. Amazon is literally frequented by people in the US, in the UK, and they want to patronize people like them, people that have sweet names like them, people that have foreign names like them, right? So please don't go there and write Chukwuebuka Okafor, unless you're probably Chimamanda that is already very popular and people would like to read your book. If you're not Chimamanda, please desist from writing Chukwuebuka Okafor on Amazon. I'm begging you. So this is the book I'm talking about. That's the Protein Synthesis book by Dora Smith. Obviously, that's Choma. I already told you guys. So we are going to be checking on a few other books so that you see what I'm talking about. Let's take a look at all right, let's look at another book, Make Your Marriage. Right, let's look at another book by one of my students, Fununsho, Make Your Marriage Work. Yes. I'm so sorry I logged myself out of Amazon. Okay, so we are still checking. Now, these books that have content in them are called high content books. We are going to be seeing the low content and the middle content book. So let's check on my students' book, Make Your Marriage Work. I oblige them, I give them topics to write from time to time, obviously. So you just have to work on the things that we have. Now, if your book is not showing on the first one, two, three pages on Amazon, you're not doing a lot of things right. Trust me. You're not doing a lot of things right. Because one of the things that you should learn how to start doing is what am I not doing right? Why is my book not visible? People buy books that they can see. If I cannot see your book, I will not buy it. The same way I came here to type just a certain keyword that comes to my head, that's the same way other people come online to type things that they think on the books that they want to read. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. So I just don't want to take so much time, but then I want us to see these things and understand them so that you know that these things are no child play, right? These things are no child's play. Okay, so let me show you some low content books like notebooks. I want us to see notebooks for children. Notebooks for children. Let's take a good look. Now, can you see there are tons, millions, it's not even millions of notebooks on Amazon that people come online to buy, right? So I wanted us to all right, so these are kindergarten tracing papers. Can you see that this book, there's no single word written inside, no single word written inside, but then people tend to buy them. Can you see this is just an empty tracing book. So for you to know that when we say you don't need to be a writer, you don't need to be a writer to do Amazon KDP. I hope you understand everything that I'm saying. You don't need to be a writer to do Amazon KDP. You just need to know the right things to do. Now, this is Grace, another of my students who has been able to make money for herself online. Now, I have two pictures on my screen, as you can see. Now, I have an enthusiast who has over 240 books on Amazon and hasn't made a single sale, and another hard worker that has just two books and has made over $200 on Amazon. Now, do you think that the first person is cursed? Do you think that the person lacks consistency? Absolutely not. He's not cursed. What is now the problem? Abinaja is induced, right? But the thing is, it's not about the number of books. It's about how right you do these things. It's about you understanding how that business model works. If you don't know how a business model works, you're going to keep making the same mistakes over time. Now imagine having 240 books on Amazon and none of them is selling. Now I'll tell you a few things that this guy has done wrong. He probably didn't know the kind of books that people didn't want to buy on Amazon. He probably didn't know the right keywords to type to make his book visible. He probably didn't know that the name he uses on Amazon also matters. He also maybe doesn't know that if you don't do these things right, you're not going to make sales on Amazon. So when I mentioned you not using Okafor in your book, please, I mean it. Don't go to Amazon and write John Okafor. You're not Chimamanda, you're not popular, your book will not sell. All right. So you need these trendy names and very English names, right? I'll just share the knowledge on how to do that now. Just a tip to show you. So we have a website called the Fake Name Generator, and this is it. With this website, you can be able to generate so many names, as you can see, right? So if I want to get a name to publish with on Amazon, I'll just click on generate. I'm female. Already I have a name, that's Helen. I can just go with this name. And matter of fact, I even have an address. I even have a phone number, a foreign phone number. So as you can see, it just solves that problem. Okay, so this is just to share a tip for those of you who are in my class. I just want you to be able to learn something and grab a lot. Now, I know that you want to do Amazon KDP. I know that you've literally heard about it a number of times. I know that you've given it a try and it probably doesn't work. Now, that's because of some of the things that I already mentioned. Okay, so we discovered that you want to start this business and you don't want it to be so difficult to do. All right, so I'm going to be offering you a long lasting solution. Like I said, I started Amazon KDP and I made same mistakes. I had number of books that never sold even one. Now, that's not because I wasn't consistent enough. That was because I didn't know what to do and how to apply these things. So if I offered you a solution and offered you a guide and even offered to hold you by the hand to do this business successfully, will you be able to do it? If yes is your answer, then trust me, you're about to have a blast. So if you want to start Amazon KDP, you just need your phone. That narrative of, oh, I need a laptop, it's optional. If you don't have a laptop, it is not a basic requirement. You have your phone. Obviously you have internet connection, because for you to be in this class you have internet connection. And then you have what I call my Amazon KDP passive income blueprint. Now, I don't know how to hype things, but I want to assure you that this is the best, one of the best things that you'll be doing for yourself in 2023. Now, with this passive income blueprint for Amazon KDP, you're not just going to be learning how you're going to publish on Amazon, you're also going to be learning how you can publish on several other platforms apart from Amazon and still get paid. Trust me, Amazon is not the only company that requires writers or allows self-publishers. There are a good number of them. And if you're going to be learning anything, you're going to be learning how you can not just publish on Amazon, and you can learn how to just make use of the other platforms generally. Now, with this blueprint, when I mean that 80% of your problems are solved, I mean that 80% of your problems are solved. Any other problem that you'll be having is you being lazy. That's just you that is watching me. That's just you being lazy. That's just you probably just sitting idle and you don't want to make any book. But if you have this blueprint, you have your smartphone, you have internet connection, and you're willing to put in the required effort, trust me, you're not leaving this year with anything less than $500. Now, with this blueprint, you're going to be learning, first of all, everything in steps. You're going to be learning how to at least have an Amazon account. You need to register on Amazon as a publisher, right? So you need to learn how to register on Amazon KDP and have your Amazon account for you to be eligible to publish these books. And then I keep mentioning, obviously this is Nigeria. Now I keep mentioning that you need to have your dollar account. If you don't have your dollar account, trust me, there's no way your money will be paid. Okay, so you will be learning different ways to open various dollar accounts, and with this way you're going to be earning $25 instantly immediately you open any of these accounts. Now, you're also going to be learning how to make books. For people that will come up with, oh, I don't know how to write, I don't know how to make any books, your problem has been solved. You don't even know how to make it, you don't need to know. You're going to be learning it from this blueprint that I'm handing over to you. Now, guess what? I told you that most of the things on Amazon KDP has been automated. So it's not like you're going to sit down with a pen and paper. You're not going to be sitting down with a pen and paper and trying to write something. No. Now, you're going to learn how to use the required tools. You're going to learn how to use the required tools to be able to generate income for yourself, right? You're also going to be learning how to make your researches. Now, reason for making researches are these: people want to read trending topics, people want to learn about their health, people want to learn about skills, people want to know what is trending. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there are several niches that people want to learn about. Obviously, relationship is one of them. People want to learn about romance, how to make their marriage work, how to treat diabetes, how to handle stubborn children, how to handle children with autism and the rest. So you need to make your research. You need to make your research so that you can be able to not just generate income for yourself, you can also be able to know the right books to publish. All right. And then, when I mean how to write without writing, currently we have an AI tool that does magic. Now, you're going to be learning how this AI tool works. Trust me, with this AI tool, all you need to do is just to give it a topic. Just type your topic in this tool, and every content you need for your book is going to be given to you. So you don't even need to crack your brain. Like, what am I telling you? I'm telling you that Amazon KDP is really made easy over here, right? Now, you're going to learn how to create your books, different kinds of books: the low content, the middle content, the high content books, right? You're going to be learning how to create these books, how to make your paper designs. Very, very important. Now, when you went over to Amazon with me, you need to know something, you need to see something, and let me just show you that thing real quick. Let me show you that thing real quick so that you understand exactly what I'm saying. 80% of the books on Amazon have very beautiful cover backs. Now, if your book is not beautiful, nobody wants to buy. Let's just head over to Amazon right now so that you see what I'm saying. Look at how beautiful this paperback is. Do you understand what I'm saying? If your book is not beautiful, if you go to the market to buy a book, obviously the book with the book with the best back would definitely draw your attention. So I want to show you one of my books, Beginner's Guide on Insulin Resistance. I want to show you that you need to put in effort. If you don't put in effort, nobody will buy your book. Can you see how beautiful the paperbacks is? It's the paperbacks that gives the attention, right? If you see a beautiful book, you want to really take a look inside to see what this book has to offer. That's what catching your customers' attention does. You want to be able to learn how to design these paperbacks and be able to make money. Now, this is a book by one of my students, right? This type 1 diabetes cookbook. That's a book by one of my students. So I want you to see these things and you definitely know how they work. Okay, so it's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. You need to learn how to make good graphic designs for your paperback and catch people's attention. Now, one of the things that also boosts sales on Amazon is book review. If people buy your book and they are able to give you 5 star for your book has already started selling. People want to look at your book and they're like, oh, this person has 5 star, let's see what this person has. So you're going to be able to learn how to get legit book reviews. Okay, so we have premium tools. These are tools that you have to pay so much money for to use them in a year. Now if you're able to generate your content, you have to paraphrase them, right? So we have tools like Grammarly and Killbot for them, for the paraphrasing. Okay, so we also have the Canva tool for you to be able to make your designs, your graphic designs. So these tools are going to help you make books super easy, super simple, and super fast. Now the pro versions of all these tools, you're getting them for free. You're getting all the tools that you need to make books for free with these blueprints. Now, how to rank organically, you're going to also learn that. How to generate content. I told you that literally seeing a movie on Netflix gives you content ideas to write down your book, right? Now, these are things that you're going to be learning, okay? Now, we also have bonuses for a lot of people. Obviously, one of the things that I encourage people to have, no matter what it is a good mentor. People that you can run to and ask questions. When you're confused, you can talk to the person as your mentor. Now you're going to be offering you that free lifetime mentorship on Amazon. And even if you want to now venture on low content books, that's the notebooks, because personally I don't like my students making low content books. But if you're one of them that really wants to do the low content books, then you're going to learn how to make the notebooks, the journals, and sell them massively on Amazon. So these are the, you get your premium Grammarly tool for free, and this is cost over 15,000, but you're getting it for free, right? You're also getting your Canva for your graphics design for free as well, and then your Killbot for proofreading and other grammatical errors, you're getting them for free. Now Amazon has this thing where you tend to pay them. Obviously I told you that Amazon takes 30%, but there are ways to not pay the 30%. So with this blueprint, you're going to learn how you're going to get 100%. Every sale that you make, you're getting the whole money into your Payoneer account. All right, so these are what our Telegram groups for our mentorships look like. Okay, so these are the general mentorship groups. You can see our students dropping their testimonials, discussing. So you get to meet lots of publishers. We have thousands of them. Currently we have over 6,000 publishers in these mentorship groups. So you can ask them questions and your questions are going to be answered. Now, apart from everything that the blueprint has to offer, what are you getting from me? Because for me to take my time to sit down here and be talking about this business model for over 30 minutes now, then trust me, I really have super duper something for you. Right now, you've learned a lot from this course, but obviously you need to have somebody to ask your questions. You need to have a fallback plan. You need to have somebody that you know, that you're comfortable with, somebody that will hold you by the hand and push you to do this work. Right now, that is what I'm offering. I'm offering you a free lifetime mentorship. I'm also offering you the AI tool that I talked about. Now this AI tool is a tool that you just give your topic and it generates content for you. So I'm going to be teaching you how to use the tools, how you can publish on other platforms that are not Amazon. Like I said, Amazon is not the only publishing platform. So you're making money from Amazon, you're making money as well from other companies that are willing to pay you so much for your work. Right now, you're also going to be learning how to make your books. I also have over 800 topics. So when we talked about research and you getting topics, I have over 800 topics done for you. Just get this guide and start making, you cannot even exhaust it in 2 years. It's that beautiful. So I already did the research, I already went ahead of you to like make this job easier, and you're getting this tool for free from me. Right, I'm also going to be helping you to work on your keywords, because for you to type anything on Amazon and your book comes up is beautiful, is an art. Right, so what next? I want to say congratulations for you being here with me to the end of this group. So for people who really want to enroll and start doing Amazon KDP with the blueprint that I already introduced to you, that has not just helped me but a good number of my students, now you're going to get the latest and the updated version of this course, where you're going to learn how to publish not only on Amazon and also on Kobo. You're going to be getting immediate access to our mentorship group on Telegram, and everything that is listed in this course is worth over 120,000 naira, and that's like charging you even below what it should be. But guess what? Because you're here, for my fast action takers, I have lots of rewards for you. And because I want to help, I said this year I'm going to build a community of people that want to grow with me and start making money. But then before you start complaining, before you start saying and making excuses in your head, please pay close attention. So for my fast action takers, this blueprint is meant to cost 40,000 naira. Now, I am working on a discount. Yes, I am working on an over 50% discount. Now, this discount is just for you to be able to work with me. So I am giving you a 50% discount on this course, and with that, you're getting this blueprint for just 20,000 instead of the original 40k. And with access for my personal mentorship, 247 access to me, like I said, my 800 topics, exact documentations that I use, beautiful design templates that you can just copy and paste, obviously. So investing in yourself is one of the things that you should start doing. And before you start shouting, oh, I don't have money, my dear, go to your bank and print your bank details. Trust me, just the airtime that you use in a month is worth more than that. And even if you're going to school, you're still going to pay money, and even at the end of your academics, you're not even guaranteed an ordinary job, right? You're not even guaranteed an ordinary job. But then we are talking about something that when you put in effort, you're going to really start seeing the yields. All right. So for people who has gotten to the end of the class with me, I want to say a very big congratulations again. For people who want to enroll, it's simple. You either check the description box below this video, or you just send me a DM now with the caption, victory, I'm ready to start Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, and I'm going to send you the course link. You make the payments online for yourself and you get started right away. So I'm going to be teaching you how to do that when you come to my WhatsApp. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to ask me these questions. I'm open to your questions anytime, any day. Just ask them in my DM. And I want to say a very big thank you for listening to me, for staying with me to the end of this class. I hope you learned a lot about this business model, and I hope that you take into action what and everything that I've talked about. Thank you for being here. So I'll see you next time. Please subscribe and also turn on your notification post. Bye.